The gold chain that waited far away in Africa. Danny and Daniella had a bond that was pure and enviable. Childhood friends turned soulmates. Their connection felt inevitable. From high school halls to late-night walks under the moonlight, everyone believed they would eventually marry. Before Danny left for Europe in search of greener pastures, he gave Daniella a parting gift, a gold chain with her name Daniella engraved on one side, and forever Danny on the other. He kissed her forehead and said, "No matter how long it takes, I will come back for you. This chain is my promise." At first, the calls and letters came, then silence. Life grew harder for Daniella. Months after Danny's departure, she realized she was pregnant. Alone, afraid, and rejected by some in her community, she gave birth to a beautiful girl she named Danica, a name that carried traces of both her and Danny. Daniella never married. She raised Danica with quiet strength, never speaking poorly of her father, only saying, "He loved us, maybe too much to say goodbye properly." Danica grew into a radiant, intelligent young woman, graduating top of her class and landing a job as a personal assistant to a respected international businessman newly returned to the country, Mr. Daniel Mensah, or as the world would later know him again. Danny had built a name abroad, returned home, and started a regional firm. He was known to be calm, strict, but deeply sentimental. One morning during a presentation, his new assistant, Danica, bent to adjust a projector cable, and something shimmered from around her neck. Danny's breath caught, a custom gold necklace. He blinked. He knew that chain. Every line, every letter. "Forever, Danny." His voice came out low and trembling. "Young lady, where did you get that necklace?" Danica looked up, startled. "It was a gift from my mother." Danny's heart pounded. "Your mother's name, is it Daniella?" Danica stood slowly, puzzled. "Yes, Daniella Asare. She raised me alone." "Why?" Danny sat down, stunned, memories flooding in. Her smile, their last night, the chain he gave her like a vow etched in gold. He whispered, "And your name?" "Danica." "She said it was a blend of both of you, who she was and who my father is." "She said my father loved us deeply, but she never told me more." Danny was silent for a long time. Then finally, with tears glistening in his eyes, he said, "Danica, I think I'm your father." They did a DNA test, more for confirmation than doubt. Daniella was called to the office under the pretense of discussing her daughter's promotion. When she walked in and saw Danny standing beside Danica, holding the necklace in one hand and a bouquet in the other, time froze. She whispered, "Danny?" He stepped forward. "I looked for you, but my phone was stolen. I didn't even know I left a part of me behind." Tears fell freely. Danica watched her parents embrace, realizing that the necklace around her neck had done something extraordinary. It hadn't just preserved a promise. It had carried a story through time and brought it full circle. Danny didn't just become a father, he became a partner again. He and Daniella rekindled their bond, slowly but surely, healing the years apart. At their quiet garden wedding, Danica was the maid of honor and wore the gold chain that had united them all. Moral of the story: love never truly dies when it's planted deep. Even silence cannot bury promises made with the heart. And sometimes a simple object, a necklace, a name, can awaken a story long believed forgotten.